Good morning. It is Thursday the 3rd and it is just about to turn 12 o'clock. So I'm just about to go online now and see what today brings. It's been hit and miss this week. Had a half decent day yesterday, day before was a bit quiet. So yeah, it's just completely pot luck, as you probably know. So yeah, I'll go online now and I will keep you posted in the next hour or so, see how we're getting on. Quick little update time. It's just after 2 o'clock, so it's been just over 2 hours. I've had quite a few jobs, but they've all just been really small and like low paying jobs. So I started off a little burst go to Ormskirk. That was £3.56 for 1.3 miles. I then got a Southport to Southport, £10.53 for 2.7 miles, but I had to run a couple of miles for it because obviously I'd just dropped off near Ormskirk. I then had a £9.55 for 4.7 miles, a £4.32 for 1.5 miles, a £4.52 for 1.4 miles, £3.76 for 1.7 miles, £6 for 2.6 miles, which has brought me to now. An XL job did pop up, which I accepted, but then I cancelled it straight away. I think it was about £19, but I read it wrong when it first popped up. So basically they wanted me to run to Formby, which it was showing as like a 22-minute drive to pick them up to bring them back to Southport. So I thought, that's like a 45-minute job at least for like £18. I thought I'd rather just pot around here, to be honest. Just accept this other one. Yeah, so I think I'm on about £43, and it's been just over 2 hours. So it's currently working out, 1 second, I'm just trying to set this up. It's working out at about £21.12 an hour. So it's not too bad at the minute, to be honest. Like I said, it's taking over. It's just really small jobs again. So yeah. Right, I'll crack on and go and pick this passenger up, and I will give you an update in a bit. Final update of the shift. I know the last one was 20 past 2. It's just gone 6 o'clock and I've just got home. Yeah, so the jobs have pretty much been back to back. I haven't really had much like waiting or sitting around anywhere, hence I haven't been able to do any updates. So after the last one before, again all these were pretty much Southport, to be honest. I had a £4.14 for 1.8 miles, a £3.85 for 2.7 miles, a £4.71 for 1.3 miles plus a £1 tip, just say thank you for that, £4.40 for 2.3 miles. I hate the way it jumps. £3.76 for 1.2 miles, £4.68 for 1.2, £5.08 for 1.1, a £5.36 for 1.1, an XL 759 for 1.6. I think that was a lady that had just moved back from Dubai. She said she tried to book an Uber, but there wasn't any, but there was an XL. So that's why she booked an XL. She was just on her own. But I don't know why, because obviously I have both the X and the XL tab turned on. So I don't know why Uber was saying that there was no X's in the area. However, there was an XL. So I think Uber's just basically made her pay over the odds for an XL that she didn't need. I then decided I was going to start heading home because it was around 4:30. And then luckily I got a Southport to Ormskirk, which was £11.04 for 7.6 miles. And then just as I dropped them off, I then got an XL, which was Burscough to Southport. So that was for £23.54 for 10 miles. And then basically just logged off and headed back. So I was finished on £120.39 for 6 hours is £20 and 6 pence an hour. So yeah, not too bad of a shift considering it's Thursday daytime. A little bit of an improvement from the beginning of the week, but yeah, it's not too bad to be honest for a weekday to be on £20 an hour. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that, nothing really else to report. Oh, I had a job in Southport. It was like a half a mile job. It was at Pets at Home or something. So I arrived there, and initially I was thinking, sometimes I go to the supermarket and they have all the bags of the cat litter stuff which they put in the boot. It's like picking up a bag of flour or sugar, like oozes out the sides. So I always make them put it in the boot. So anyway, I pull up and it was this, I think, like Chinese lady, and she had a bag, like for transporting cats, and it had 2 cats in it. So like I was about to say to her, like, look, you're gonna have to order an Uber Pet because I'm not dealing with it. But I thought it's not too bad because like they're in a bag. If that makes sense. Like they can't get out, and it's. But the camera keeps crashing. Yeah, so I don't do pets or anything like that. But yeah, because they were in a bag, I thought, I wasn't too bothered. I mean, I've turned people away in the past because they've had dogs and they've said, oh, I'll just put the dog on my knee. One guy had 2 dogs. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. You're all sorts of slobbering and jumping around. But I thought, well, there's 2 of them. They're in a bag. It didn't really bother me. So like, I don't know what other people would do. If they would turn them away, or because it's cats and they're in a bag. But yeah, I didn't mind. So I took it, and it was only half a mile as well. If it would have been like a 45-minute job or something, I would have turned it away because obviously they'd start giving like a bit of an odour off. It's like when people who own dogs think they don't smell a dog, but they stink a dog, and you tell them they stink a dog, but they're like, oh, I can't smell it. Or like people who smoke and they don't think they smell the smoke, but they do. They stink of smoke, the house stinks of smoke, their car stinks of smoke. So I wouldn't want an animal in here for like 45 minutes because then I would be able to get a waft of like cat, which I don't want to smell. But yeah, because it was like half a mile, it was just a quick in out, so yeah, I was fine with it. So yeah, that was my first pet run, even though it wasn't booked as an Uber Pet. To be honest, I don't think you can even book that in Southport. So yeah. Yeah, other than that, that's about it. So I will be back out again tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, I'll try and do a bit of a day shift, and then obviously it's going to be like a full evening/night shift as well. So I should get some decent hours in tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow.